My name is Nikhil Garg. I'm a vice president with Black Coral Capital. Black Coral is an investor in early stage energy and resource companies. We invest across a spectrum of sectors, multi-stage investment from venture to growth equity and asset finance. Energy cuts across the economy, plays a significant role in the cost structures of a number of industries, and by being smart in terms of how energy is produced, delivered, and consumed, you can significantly improve the gross margins, the economics of a number of different businesses, and allow U.S. companies to compete more effectively on a global stage. The government has a significant importance in terms of funding early stage innovation in the energy space particularly. What we've seen is that the timeframes and costs to develop technologies can be very significant beyond the risk tolerance of traditional venture capital and institutional investors. So without the support from federal government, from other governmental types of programs, we find that there's often a gap and companies are unable to meet the milestones required to seek out private capital. We actually look for opportunities where there are gaps in the existing asset financing infrastructure, so where you might not see a typical Wall Street bank or a large-scale infrastructure investor playing. If it's an emerging business model or team, if it's something done at a smaller distributed type of scale, which is very relevant for a number of clean energy technologies. The role of public-private partnerships in growing and developing energy innovations, I think, is one that can't be overemphasized enough. What we've seen across a number of energy sectors is a significant number of needs that companies have to reach that success and critical mass, where whether it's funding gaps from an early stage or a deployment stage, whether it's engaging the right policymakers, and so on and so forth, there's significant need for the public sphere to play a role. And at the same time, the private side of the equation not only brings capital but expertise in terms of the investment underwriting. And I think the two really work well in concert to build successful companies.